and welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and I'm very happy to be with you here today on another edition of the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. And we squish it together like butter on bread for a grilled cheese sandwich, and you just smush the cheese, and then you just you push, and then you flip, and then you flip, and then you flip, and then you've got high cholesterol. All right, we are excited for the episode today, but before we get to it, you know what I'd like you to do? I'd like you to consider subscribing to the channel. Yes, please help continue us grow. We have been growing slowly but steadily over the last few months, and I really appreciate it. Will I one day be a ASMR millionaire? Yes, just not today. All right. I've been doing this series here. This series that's both productive for me and seems to be somewhat well received by you out there. We do a lot of different kinds of videos here. We have our price guide videos. We have our crinkle and rip series. We have random videos where I just open up packs of cards and cut them up. There's been a call to return to these scissors. We'll do a cutting up episode very soon. In fact, today's episode might help that. A lot of other things have been out there. Baseball, football, hockey, basketball. But one of the things I've been doing lately is I picked up this old baseball, well, brand new, but picked up this baseball card album, just like you had when you were a youngster. And I've been organizing my cards. What's ironic is I started this channel because I wanted to get rid of some old cards I had. Not the ones in my quote-unquote collection, but just had a lot of commons from 1989. I had a box of 87 tops. I had a box of 1991 tops. And I've been a fan of ASMR for a long time, 15, 16 years now. And I thought, well, maybe I should get into the ASMR game, give back to the community, and bring my particular brand of ASMR to the community, but also get rid of cards. That's why I started cutting up the cards, other than I'm a kind of a scissor head myself, but I enjoy relaxing while also getting rid of the cards. I literally just throw them into the trash that's next to me right here. Here. That's the trash bag right there. But then I started actually getting cards I wanted to keep, cards I had not had when I was younger and collecting, or newer cards. And the irony is I ended up, instead of having stacks and stacks of cards like I have kind of here, just sitting about in my studio, falling over during other podcast recordings, I went and got an album, went and got some sheets, got some cheaper ones. I've been happy with these ones, but Sports Card Doctor can't afford like UPro or all those other ones. And it's been fun to kind of rebuild a collection quite accidentally. So that's what we're doing here today. But I'm excited to announce something here. We have started to run out of space here. And the organization, I will admit, has just been chaotic on purpose. I just kind of slowly started to build this. Yes, we have a Barry Bonds page, but on this page we have Greg Maddux, Frank Thomas, Robin Yount, Ricky Anderson, Gary Sheffield. It's crazy. New future Hall of Famer Dave Parker there. Some pages of Don Mattingly and Ken Griffey Jr. We got my Biggio collection, my Steve Largent collection, random football, and then all the way in the back here we have the pro wrestling ones, some Star Wars ones. It's been wonderfully chaotic, but I ran out of space. So finally saved up my allowance money, and I got myself some more card sheets here. I have a fear, not a feeling, but a fear that eventually I'll need another album. All right. invite you to relax with me while I organize my cards. Okay, now here's the thing. I still like starting with this Nolan Ryan's, you know, I call him a favorite player in a general sense. So I didn't follow Ryan's career, every start or anything like that, but I like starting with that for right now. So I think what we're going to do, I wish I had a third or fourth hand. We're going to just kind of go through here. And where I think we need to put cards, or sheets, I think I will. I'll put a few here. Sorry, that was not a relaxing sound. Alright. These are double-sided, but I've only been using one side for right now. Alright, I'm going to shut up while I put some sheets in. Some there. It's close. This might be loud, but it also might be a relaxing pop. I don't know. I don't know what you prefer. It's kind of random, but not random. I kind of think I almost know what I'm doing here with some of my organization. I just reordered some of the same sheets there. That one echoed. Apologize, but it's, you know, can't be perfect relaxation today. Need to put another Don Mattingly one here, let's be honest. Actually, let's do this side. I'm definitely going to want to eventually add some more griffies. Make sure I'm putting these on the right side. I feel like I'm in the grocery store trying to open up the bag to put my cucumbers in or something. Is it that side? Is it? Alright, so right there. Don't miss the hole. That's what she said. Okay, moving on. But I guess we should add a page behind the studio here. That sounded like I was trying to stop a big rig before it's mirror being carried by two workmen. Alright, now let's put a couple of loud noise. Here we go. It's the opening. The closing's a little softer, isn't it? Though you never know. That could be an ASMR trigger for someone. The loud reverberations of a baseball card binder being opened. Okay, now we're into football here. And this is where we'll definitely add a few. Alright. Okay. There we go. Feel as though we need some more football. Yeah, okay. There we go. If you lift it up. It's like an ELO song. Lift me up. I'll make better noises. Let's put basketball here, I'm sure. Alright. You can tell I'm really interested in this project because I'm breathing deep. Taking deep breaths. Deep breaths. Alright, you know what, actually, what we're going to need to do here, because believe it or not, yeah, we've got basketball and some hockey to put in here. Now, as I've said before, for those keeping score at home, I'm just kind of haphazardly putting these in, but I'll probably go back and do a better organizing job of mixing and matching and lining up players and whatnot. Alright. I don't think I have any more wrestling cards to add. I think we've reached our peak of wrestling cards for now. So what I'll do here is, we got a bunch there. I don't have Star Wars cards to add right now. That is good for football and hockey and basketball for right now. Let's get back to here. And I think we're going to do this. We're going to add a few more here. This truly might be the most legitimate unintentional ASMR I do, because I'm actually like concentrating on the project I'm doing versus trying to trigger things or trigger you. So I hope that's working. I'll be honest with you, I feel slightly self-conscious about this series because I'm really excited to do it. This is probably the ASMR I'd watch the most of my own videos. If ASMR worked on yourself, I contend that your own ASMR videos do not work on you. Which is why some people, like say Haircut Harry, who started out as a legit, haircut channel, suddenly found himself with a popular ASMR channel. He probably didn't realize it. Well, I'm intending to be an ASMR channel. Who knows what I do that triggers people. Triggers may vary. Okay, I'm excited to get into what we're doing here. Alright, we got a big chunk for baseball. Like, why did I categorize just by O-Peachy? I don't, because it's now I got this Barry Bonds here, but I also got Barry Bonds back here. Like, shouldn't that Bonds go there? Why am I highlighting O-Peachy other than it just kind of tickles me? I don't know. Okay. I already know we're going to move some of these today in the time we have here. Okay, so the other thing I'm doing. God, I hope that was all in focus because I got so wrapped up in the project. Okay. I'm going to kind of see what kind of cards we have right now that might need to be categorized and put in. Alright. We got Henry Davis, rookie. Brett Batty. Minor league cards. McGriff. Maddox. A lot of Wade Boggs. Juan Soto. As a Yankee fan, it both hurts me and get out of here, Look at that, Chris Sabo. God bless you, Chris Sabo. We have several of these Mattinglys, but I think I can't toss a Mattingly. Prime time, prime time, prime time. Frank Viola. Dave Rigetti. This isn't a valuable card, but as a Yankee fan, it's very hard for me to toss out Dave Rigetti. And move on there. Actually, we're going to put these are more modern cards. Well, not really. actually. These are like 94s, aren't they? Okay. So there's, I'm just getting a lay of the land right now. Okay. Just kind of seeing what's out there. We have some football. This Rodney Hampton, which saved a recent price guide video. Okay. Also have some hockey, Grand Fjord, Conspite, a lot of basketball. Okay. I actually have more hockey. I have a lot of Wayne Gretzky's, but I have them in sleeves right now. Okay. This is a good place to start here. So one of the things I'll be doing is I'm going to move some of these out. Oh, and as always, if we need to, I do have some additional tools. All right, deep breath there. All right, Maddox. These Flair 94s here. Clavet Maddox. But not that, so then we can combine some cards here just to kind of get ahead of things. We got Maddox. I thought I had another Maddox. Didn't I? Maybe not here. No. Got the minor league ones. I know I have another Maddox or so out there. But here's what I'm going to do. I know for a fact I've got some Nolan Ryans here, so if you bear with me for a few seconds here. Sorry, all-star card. You can see we have a lot of just random superstars, legends. Ricky. I'm doing this probably the wrong way. There's that young Smoltz. You know what, I have some Gants to put in there. There's a Glavin. This Reggie Jefferson card, if you remember that price guide video, I think it was a $7.50 pull at the time. Now probably 35 cents. You know we're going to be keeping that one there. There's what we're looking for. I'm going right at Nolan Ryan here today. And yes, I am waiting to find this 1987 Topps. Oh, look at those berries. Again, just kind of getting a lay of the land. See, there you go. That's why I hold on to Rigetti. We got a couple of Rigettis. Rigetti. And a few Andre Dawsons as well. All right. Ricky. Ooh. The greatest of all time. That probably... Okay. Alright, Nolan Ryan goes there. There we go. We'll build our Nolan Ryan set. Slowly and surely. Alright. Still trying to handle these with some care. But now here we go. Now we got some Smoltz, Maddox, and Glavining to do. Alright. I am a baseball kid of the 80s who loved the baseball in the early 90s, so you know I've got a special time. I'm manhandling this card Look away, look away. Luckily I have, no thoughts of eventually selling any of these. This is just for fun. Remember fun, kids? Remember fun? Alright, we'll go with this 90 flare, almost like teenage Tom Glavine right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at, you can see the zits on it and everything. Alright. Don't be afraid to use your tools. That's what she said. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, and then I think for now we'll put these 94 flares. These 94 flares are nice. These 93 flares, Atlantic Collector's Edition, nice as well. Alright, so eventually I think we'll get another Maddox somewhere in here, but we'll just put Steve Avery in here right now. The fourth pitcher that could have been. Never hit the levels the others did, but he was really good. Alright, then we've got, and I didn't, it was funny, I didn't grow up an Atlanta fan, but despite, I was a California kid, which is weird that I'm a Yankee fan, I know. But I had TBS, WTBS, so most of the baseball games I watched as a youngster were the Atlanta Braves broadcasts. Skip Carey, Pete Van Wern, Ernie Johnson, with Joe Simpson later on. So pretty fascinating to think I watched them more than any other team. So when they started to win, I felt like I had some skin in the game, even though I was not necessarily a fan of the team. I have somewhere a Ron Gant. I swear, in the time we have remaining on this video, we're going to actually, we're going to be productive here. Okay. I'm going to do a Sheffield page. Where was that Ron Gant? There's those bonds. Might as well pull those bonds aside. Like, do I need to hold on to a Jesse Barfield 1987 Topps? No, I don't. And by the way, I have a few of these if people are wondering why that's still loose. We've pulled a lot of those. Alright, might as well put the Canseco's aside. We're going to end up with a Dave Stewart page. I know it, and that's not a bad thing. Like, you can tell I'm a baseball fan from the early 90s because I hold on to Andy Van Slyke cards. Andy Van Slyke, though, was a great player. He was an MVP contender, great defender, great personality, popular. Andy Van Slyke might be from a forgotten age of baseball, but I have not forgotten Andy Van Slyke. Van Slyke. Okay. Almost to the end of this little search. This is good. Okay. Yep, I like that. All that to just put this 1989 score Ron Gant into a sleeve. And again, I'm a fan of Ron Gant simply because I watch so many telecasts of Braves baseball. WCW at 6:05. Alright, moving along here, we're going to do a reshuffling right here, right now. We're going to put some Andre Dawson's in eventually, but I think we're going to move ahead here to these ones. Oh well, yeah. We got this Dawson. I love this 90 score Andre Dawson. I think it's a great card. Does the red go with the Cub covers? Cub colors? Cub cutters? Does the red go with the Cub colors? It does. Does the yellow? It was the 90s. There were no rules. But Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer, for a reason. The Hawk. One of my favorites growing up. And in he goes. So we'll have an Andre Dawson page as well. I do have a lot of Blackjack McDowell's, Tony Gwynn's, Kevin Mitchell's. We'll get to those eventually. There's my O-Peachy collection, my 91 O-Peachy collection. Not something I thought I'd say when I was collecting back in the day. Okay, here's Mr. Barry Bonds. I am one of those people that's conflicted on Barry. He was fun to watch, as you can tell. Like, I'm holding on to these ones because the 90s Barry, he was a Hall of Famer then. And we know what happened. We know what he claims he didn't do. We know what he did. But he also was, I have to admit, fun to watch even during that breaking all the home run records era, even though you kind of knew what was happening. So, life is complicated. Shades of gray. Barry Bonds page, indeed. He wasn't a very nice man at times. That was also a problem. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got the Maddox we were looking for. It's not with Atlanta. We'll move that around. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay. Wow. I'm doing this all wrong already. Already, I see many mistakes have been made. And we better just do this right now. We better just put Dave Stewart on his own page. Okay. In fact, we'll put the Diamond King right in the middle, and I'll do a Dave Stewart pass maybe on another video. And as I will do a Brett Saberhagen pass. Alright, there's some Canseco's. We've pulled a lot of these 87 Topps Canseco's in my time doing sports card ASMR. But we've got to have one on display. And yes, we have Ozzie Canseco there as well. This is the Canseco family page. Alright, there you go. Now I'm going to jump back to the front. Because now we got ourselves a bit of a mess. We got ourselves a kerfluffle. So, here's what we gotta do. Avery's gotta go. Man. I almost think this. We've gotta rethink this all together. All together now. All together now. All together now. All together now. Alright, so this goes here. I like to keep somewhat of a chronological order on these cards, though I will admit it's not the case on every sleeve here, on every page. Okay. There we go. What's also fascinating about these videos is maybe you can get a little insight into my brain, and it's as scary as you'd think. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these Avery's, took a little hit on this Avery's quality. Avery's a placeholder now, because I know we have more Greg Maddoxes out there. And we're building this little theme right here, so Mr. Halle Berry from this time, of course. We'll go down here, and then we'll put these Maddoxes up here, and eventually I think we'll have to expand the Maddoxes. Alright. Okay, now 93. Okay, so next up, I have a couple minutes left in my allotted time for this video today. I want to get something done, so I'm going to flip to the back. Again, all these O-Peachies. What am I going to do with these O-Peachies? What am I going to do with all these Dave Steves? Okay. just to get them off my shelf, we're going to put these cards in here. I know I have a singletary in there, but we aren't necessarily forming a singletary page yet. Good. Mickey Woods. Now, I'm holding on to this one because I just liked Aeneas Williams when he was a player, and I think that's a great name, Aeneas Williams. That's part of what we're doing here. What's nice about this binder that I'm putting together is well, jeepers, weepers, did I having trouble? There we go. I'm not just putting these ones all here for value. There's some emotional connections and personal favorites, that kind of stuff. Aeneas Williams falls in that category. All right. How about we get these basketball cards off the shelf, so to speak. Again, these, I didn't grow up a giant basketball fan, but we have a lot of basketball cards to open here. As a lot of you know, the tragic tale, I opened up a hoops pack and got that famous Mark Jackson with the Menendez brothers cards and accidentally threw it away. Then I tried to dig in my trash can to get it because I knew the bag it was in, and someone had gone through my trash already. They didn't take the card, but they had dumped out the bag, and Mark Jackson was soggy and ripped and lost, and I took that personally. So I am trying to re-find that Mark Jackson card. I am very upset at myself. And I still have people watching that video going, hey, the Mark Jackson rookie with the Menendez brothers. One of my more careless moments in my existence here. All right, there we go. And we'll go back a page here. Just start our hockey collection. We do like hockey around these parts, even though I don't watch it as much anymore. We have hockey cards to open. Okay, we're almost done here. Thank you for hanging. I hope you all enjoy these. Again, I'm going to stop at the self-loathing. I like this video, and one of the lessons I take in life as a ASMR artist, as a personality on YouTube, on my other channels, do what makes you happy, and you'll find the audience that you deserve. And you, sports card ASMRs, have made my dreams come true. Alright, not like this little sheet here. Okay. I think we have... You can just do a super cut of me not being able to get my cards in the sheets and thus ruining their value. Okay. I like where we're at. I cleared a little bit of space on my shelf. I'm excited for that. I'm excited about that. And excited about the collection we're building here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, liking the video, leaving a comment, and telling everyone about the weirdness and fun we have here at Sports Card.